Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Opus Magnum. We've just been attacked by House Colvon, I guess, and we want to read a textbook page. Alchemical Engineering, Theory and Practice, 50th edition, good heavens. Preface. Alchemy is the highest art. Its practitioners guide the course of humanity. Throughout the ages, alchemists have steered society, advised kings and queens, and otherwise shaped the worlds around them. By choosing to dedicate your life to the study of alchemical engineering, you have taken the first step toward becoming a steward of this supreme knowledge and a guardian of its illustrious history. How exciting. The honorable path. Okay, so this is the big boss that we've sort of been working for but never seen. And his head of security, I guess? House Colvan, yeah, Lodge of Protest. Shall I begin developing weapons? Flame grenade! No, houses renegotiate territory all the time. They'll stop pushing. Okay. We should push back a little bit. We shouldn't look weak. Okay, so they're just like... They don't want a full-on battle. We'll trade a few streets and that should be the end of it. They have a... The other guy has a new... The other company has a new boss, apparently, and just wants to see how things are... send a message and settle this honorably. Okay, well, we don't get to blow anyone up. Why are you showing Signar's Garden again? I guess it's just the same thing as always here. Okay, get out of here. I don't ever want that. This is not the best use of my time, building hair product. The Patriarch personally requested it. Doesn't change anything. Yep. Frederick must make a public appearance to be honorable. Why does he need a hairstyle? His gel needs to be very strong. Okay. The way things look is more important than anything else. Great. So we need to make a lot of earth, apparently. That's what hair gel is, just a bunch of earth, huh? Okay. So what do you guys want to optimize for? I feel like actually that would be a kind of interesting question if I were to do this on Twitch or something instead of YouTube. The first few months I was doing video stuff, I was actually on Twitch for Dominion. There's more of a Twitch community than a YouTube community there. So it's not unheard of, but I don't know. Interacting with chat is a lot of work, and I don't really want to do it. But here, being like, hey, what kind of solution do you guys want to see? That could be fun, right? So this is actually, I think, a puzzle with a pretty straightforward solution, involving 2 arms, maybe 3, and just 1 bonder. The idea is the first one keeps slotting one arm keeps slotting things into half of the bonder, and a second arm keeps pulling things out of that slot into the second slot, so that, because this is all rotationally stuff, right? I think rotationally stuff, you know what I mean, maybe. There's a spot right in the middle here where an arm could just push things exactly along that path. So let's see how that would look. If we did that, and we had a bond here, and another arm like this. This guy grabs, goes left, goes back. Repeat, repeat, repeat. This guy does basically the same exact thing, right? But just offset by a bit. Ugh, but I have to type it in anyway, don't I? Grab, left, go back, repeat, repeat, repeat. Put that down right here. Yeah, see? Now we have exactly the thing that we wanted. And we're gonna need at least one more arm to to move this. Well, I guess we could do it with just this one, right? If we just, instead of repeating here, if we say grab left, spin right, left again, go back. I think that's about right. We need to spin to get it out of the area that it was in. There we go. See? And then we can just take this guy, put it there. Now, this is not the most efficient solution by any means. It is reasonably compact, which is nice. Oh wait, I can do better than this. This guy doesn't have to be here, and him being here is kind of a hassle. If he were here instead, and going right, then this guy wouldn't need to do that spin. He could just, something like that. Yeah. Very compact. Actually, I think minimal amount of, well, maybe not, because our area in use is larger than the squares we're actually on, right? Maybe it's not. Yeah, we're actually nice. That's a very, very pretty solution, I think. It could go faster. But if so, of course, it would have to take up more area. And we did well on cost, of course, but not great. It would certainly be possible to do this with just one arm. Let's try to keep his hair solidly in place even if he wanders into a cyclone. Great. So I want to try, just rename this to area and copy it into one called, no, cancel, cost, right? That should be another easy metric to optimize, is to do this. Well, I was about to say, easy to optimize this. Yeah, I suppose it would be, right? Let's just delete the whole thing and start over because it doesn't quite, it's not as close to our original plan as I thought it was, but it's still pretty simple. The idea is like this. This guy's plan is grab, left, left, go back. And then grab, left, left. Oh, it's actually the same. All right. Like that? Is that actually what this looks like? Yeah. Now, the trick is that where you put it now is less clear. You don't really have space anywhere at this point. I think you have to rotate it, which of course costs you a bunch of area points. Still not actually sure where to put it. I guess I could spin it right. Yeah, I guess just spinning it right once at this point would do it. So instead of this, we'll grab left, spin right. Wait, that doesn't sound right. What actually happens when I do this? What position am I in? Left. Now I... What? I'm very confused. Oh, I didn't... I rotated left instead of spinning right? I'm very confused. Do that. Okay. No. Oh, I see. I didn't put this... I released instead of spinning right. Okay, left, spin right. There we go. Now that ought to get us into a place where you could have a solution, sort of. Sort of. Okay. So we do all this there. So that's a place where you can put the solution module, and it all sort of works out. And actually, I think we only had to spin it once, because then it would have been up here, right? Oh, we only did spin it once. Whoops. Did we have to rotate it twice, though? Right, to get it out of here. But I could have rotated it right instead, and then that would have been better, right? No, we're gonna slam into that, of course. All right. Well, let's just finish this one off. We were just trying to do it on minimum cost to prove that we could, that's all. Ah, we have to drop it. Go back. Minimum cycles would be a lot more work, I think. What would that solution look like? You could easily cut it in half by putting 2 arms in. Which is sort of what we did, isn't it, in the first solution? Yes, there we are, minimized on cost. Return to menu. Yeah, so here we have the 2 arms. And how was that for cycles anyway? 108, 159. So if we... It seems like there should be some way to, like, make each of these happen a little bit more efficiently somehow, but I don't see it. Okay, hang on. So what we could do... Let's copy this and call it cycles. I don't know how hard I really want to go on this one. I think there's often a lot of room to improve on cycles by, like, duplicating stuff, but I think an ideal solution would be one that pulls one of these out every 2 cycles instead of every 4. So what would that look like? Well, the first thing to do is to make sure that there are 2 paths from this to here. Which is like, you would do like this. So that you could have a second one of these guys, who this. Interesting. Here's something I hadn't thought about. So, okay. We're, What is it I'm trying to say? We were sort of bottlenecked on this in a way, right? We were getting stuff out of here every 4, but we were able to upgrade and get things out every 2 by just adding twice as many arms, right? There's sort of the source and the destination. Generally, in a hexagonal system, if there's one angle between a source and a destination with a pivot point here, there's an equivalent symmetrical angle here. And so you can sort of double the throughput by just adding an extra arm, right? From here to here and from here to here, have them go back and forth. Great. And so I did that. That was straightforward. And my plan was to do something like that here as well, right? Put another one of these guys in, and we can move back and forth like this even faster. But that doesn't work because there's a difference when you're carrying multiple two bonded together elements. How you get from one place to the other. It's not enough to just get there. You have to move the attached modules in the right rotational direction as well. And so I'm not so sure how you can improve this. Which is not to say that you can't. You almost surely can. Like one obvious improvement, you can shave off like 2 cycles by having this guy do the first move, but no later moves, which gives this guy, like, it means he doesn't have to spend time going back, basically. He could do the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th move or whatever. Likewise, you could add another arm whose job is to get this into a solution area, so that this guy doesn't have to spend time on it and can go back here. But I think that there's probably something more... or what? More elegant. So what other parts do we have that I'm not really using? Now, something I'm just thinking about is this being like a symmetrical guy. Like, if we moved this to here, using this guy, and then moved these to here, I don't know, I guess it doesn't matter. I was thinking maybe being able to grab this at the same time would be kind of useful and cool, but I don't think it actually is. Okay. This is also, like, interesting, right? We could put it here so that there are 2 valid spaces to bond stuff in. I don't know. Let's just do the small optimization and then forget it. 'Cause I'm not really excited usually about finding ways to optimize this, but I found the area solution quite pretty. And that sort of made me interested in trying to do a bit more. But I still don't want to go crazy on it. So we'll just slide all this over by 2 to here. Drop one of these, put this... Ah, yes, these two don't exist anymore either. Put this here. Oh, this guy's not actually doing his job yet. See, if we were to spin it this way, it would wind up in like a totally wrong place, and these two would not be lined up properly. Wait, what happened there? Shouldn't we have... This guy's moving a little bit too quick. Now arm number 3 needs a bit longer wait. Like that. Yeah. Wow, can you guys hear that rain? It just started. It's raining super hard here for some reason. I guess it must be winter suddenly. It's, you know, October, but... alright. Well, I hope it's not too noisy for you. I don't know what my mic picks up and what it doesn't. So the nice thing is, actually, we don't really have to optimize this guy, how he gets this stuff to the solution area. Because he's not the bottleneck in the... Wait, what? How come he goes back and grabs it? Shouldn't he? He can just use this last one, right? Yeah, totally. So arm number 2 is doing a bit more work than necessary. I think. Wait, undo that. Put that back. No, I guess not. Alright, we really don't want that back. Grab, left, left. Get rid of that. Don't we need like a spin or something in here? Wait, why would we even... Do we need a spin? Did we somehow free up more space? Left, okay. Nice. Oh, and he gets back just in time. Isn't that pretty? Let's watch that again. This guy's ready to move the first part, while this guy's swinging back in place to grab the second part. Could we make this part go a little faster? Seems like we wasted a little bit of time in there somewhere. Right in between... While we're spinning... I just pointed at my screen with my finger, by the way. While we're spinning this into place... I guess this guy's just coming back. We could be picking something up here, right? But we don't for some reason. I guess because we know that we're still waiting for this guy to swing back into place, so there's no point in rushing this stuff. Alright, well... It's a cool solution anyway. And actually, we don't need these arms to be as long as they are anymore. We can... Can we do this? No, this space. We still need this space. Okay. Well, there you go. So that's a reasonable cycles implementation. Probably not optimum, but pretty good. I mean, there's not a lot to the left of us, but probably a bit. So what? How does this record GIF thing work? So we have a 30 cost, which is I think optimal. We have a 9 area, which I think is optimal. And then we have like 73 cycles, and I have no idea whether that's optimal. Let's see what happens if I want to record a GIF of this. What happens? Is it gonna like put it in my Steam something or other, or what? And I mean, like, I'm sure this is not. I'm sure many. You know, the game only came out like today, but I'm sure lots of people have already found this solution. I just find it pretty. And I wanted to see what this record GIF thing is like. Recording your solution. An animated GIF has been saved to your desktop. Alright, well, we're not going to look at that. Okay, cool. Well, that was a lot of time to spend on like one pretty easy puzzle, but it was fun to play it a number of different ways. We'll have a look at rocket propellant. I don't know if we have time to actually solve it, but let's have a look. Shouldn't they have stayed their attack by now? Perhaps they need more prompting. I had the rockets brought out of storage, but the propellant has leaked away. They were used long, long ago. Make new propellant. Okay, I don't know if we want it to be more powerful necessarily. Alright, so we have a bunch of fire, and we need to turn it into rocket fuel. So, what exactly do we do here? This looks like something like this would be a bit handy. Somehow, maybe? I don't know. Maybe not. So maybe what we need is like a little submachine that assembles, or that pulls out a fire twice, turns it into a salt and a fire bonded together, and passes that to a thing that assembles that together with another fire into this grandiose machine. Molecule thing, not machine. So what would something that does that look like? I feel like we made that before, a long time ago. And it sort of is like... what? Well, okay, a simple way to do it is this. Where we start by grabbing this thing, turning it into salt, scoot. No, we can't go that way. We gotta go the other way. Left. Let go. Grab. Right. Go back. Okay. Did I accidentally use the wrong kind of bonding thing? Yeah. No, this is right. So we could make these. And send them down to be assembled. It's gonna be pretty slow. Is there some way we could make this twice as fast? With just another arm? Probably, right? Like, we're not using this very... what's the word I'm thinking of? Very efficiently. It's sitting idle a lot of the time, right? This generator. So what we could do is just pick it up here and do the opposite of what this guy's doing. Right. Obviously, this is costing us more parts. that's fine. I don't know. I'm in the mood for that kind of a solution today. Grab it, move it right 3 times to here, go back. Grab it. Well, let's move it right 4 times. Grab it, move left. And let go. Yeah, okay, so we're making these guys relatively quickly. I mean, ish. We could, I think, do a bit better if we added, say, a third one of these that was, like, longer, reaching from, say, here to here. But I don't see a compelling reason to do that. So now we need something that combines these two. Is there anywhere that can grab them both easily? I don't know. It seems like this pair of machines is not really that exciting because some of the work that it's doing we could just like do. Having it actually bond these guys is kind of silly. Maybe if it just like dropped out calcified stuff. I don't know. Well, first of all, having it over here would be more convenient, wouldn't it? Pick it up, left, left, drop. Pick it up, right, 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 drop. Likewise, this guy could right, right, drop, left, 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 drop. Not drop, there. So these guys are close now. How do I get them rotated the direction I want them in order to bond them together with something else? I don't know. Bleh. They're like completely the wrong orientation, I think. So if we grabbed this one by its fire spot, the thing is let's say we go like this, right? I don't believe we can afford to rotate it to the right because we would crash into this. We have to kind of rotate it counterclockwise. I don't know, we'll just grab it by like anything. Yeah, likewise this one has to, I don't know. Let's grab this guy. We can't really rotate it in any direction from here. We bonk into this in either direction, I think. Well, what happens actually if I pick this up and go left? Oh, we can do that as early as here. Wait, what? Shouldn't these two be bonded now? Well, it wasn't a glyph of bonding. I did pick up the wrong one, and I thought I had replaced it by dropping a glyph of bonding on top of it, but it turns out that didn't do anything. There we go. Okay, so I can swing it that way, actually. Is that good? I don't know. I mean, I could have a glyph of bonding here, and it's just like, I don't see how I'm going to get this guy into that same kind of spot. Well, we need another fire to bond it to. Maybe we could give this guy an additional left and put the other bonder, like, there. By which, of course, I mean there. Wow, I'm so bad. No, this is right. We would have another... No, it's not. We would have another fire sitting here somehow. Or I guess... not here. It would have to be here. In order to be oriented right. If we can get a fire here... That's easy enough to do. I'm just not sure how I'm doing the next step is all. Oh, that doesn't work at all, you idiot. Okay, great. Well, that's what I want to do as late as possible. How about like that? Also not gonna work. Well, okay, this guy could just go in the other direction, right? That wouldn't be a problem. And then we wouldn't need to slow this down. Oops, I think I gave the wrong one, listed directions. Like that. Nope, this is exactly the same as it was before. Right, 3, I want to reverse 3's directions to go that way. Oh, he has to go further that way. Alright, forget it. We'll just delay this guy a bit. So what I'm thinking now is this looks almost right to attach here. It just needs to be flipped 180 degrees, right? From the point of view of this fire bit. So when could I do that exactly? Or from the point of view of the... of this, I guess, would be best. So... let's put another arm in. I know this is getting kind of silly. We have a lot of stuff going on. That grabs it here. Rotates it 180 degrees. Does that line up about right? Could I do it sooner? Oh, of course. I could grab it sooner. I don't have to wait till this guy lets go to grab it. Although I don't know, maybe I have to wait until he lets go to start spinning? No. And then I could put each of these guys on a track? That would do it. Seems kind of silly. I mean, that's another 20 bucks, right? But it's fun. Is that right? No. We want it to go here. Give it a plus. And then go back. Meanwhile, this guy needs to be on a track as well to make this all work. Which needs to go this way. Give him a minus somewhere, like I guess here? Oh, this guy I didn't tell to let go. Ta-da! We built the thing! And we can't quite, as written anyway, get it into a safe space in a single turn. Oh, actually, we can. I was thinking the problem was I would like this guy to sort of... There's a space for it that's shaped like this, right? And I was thinking, oh, this guy is... I can't put him on a track that goes there. Which is true, when I was thinking, oh, I'll make his track longer then... or I'll make his arm longer, which makes this stuff a little bit more difficult, but you could do it. But then I realized, oh, this guy has space. He could grab on and push instead of this guy doing it. I think. Yeah, he just let go. So, number 5? So instead of going back, if you continue in the plus direction, I guess? And then let go and go back? Meanwhile, this guy needs to go back. Ta-da! Okay, cool. And we can reduce our area coverage a bit by just shrinking this guy, moving the track up. Ah, no, we can't quite do all of that because he's about to smash into himself. We need to make him a little bit longer, like so. Okay, cool. And then just plop that in there. And this is reasonably compact, reasonably fast. Not exactly cheap. And not super compact or super fast either. Interesting. The thing we did best on was cycles. Huh. Well, that's a bit of a surprise to me, but a fun exercise. I'm eager to see how the rockets perform. Yes. Okay. So, sure, we're gonna scare them with some rockets. Mist of Incapacitation. Alright, sounds like the battle continues. But the battle will continue in the next episode. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.